our stream. We are going to try something new today, which is Cult of the Lamb has a new update. So the question is the Cult of the Lamb update worth playing? I just started and I put it in. Apparently I unlocked a new game mode called Penitent Mode, which is like their survival-ish mode. So we are going to plug in a controller. And I need to eat and sleep in order to survive. It has to be cooked ingredients. I get hunger and exhaustion, permanent death. Okay. This should be interesting. So let's see if this game is worth playing with all the new stuff. Got a decoration to start with. Indoctrinate our first follower, who is cynical. That's not a great start. Alright, you go chop some trees. We need to build a cooking fire, eat a meal, and house the homeless. Alright, let's see if I can remember what the heck I'm doing. What? That is a very, very evil looking walk and run. Emmy's here. I may get a call. Okay. Sounds ominous. From the police about posting bail. This is not good. Okay. I'm gonna fight this man. You can't fight the man. You just gotta go through HR. You gotta do the appropriate things. Alright. We've got our little worker bee has been working. No, I'm autistic too. I don't think that's how it works. Okay, so how do I build? I cannot seem to access building mode. And we would like to build something, please. Have so much rage right now. I'm sorry, love. I wish I could help, but I cannot help as of right now. I just want to play Hot Pot. That is in Palia has a new Hot Pot game, and it is a load of fun to play. So I do not blame you for wanting to eat the Hot Pot. Alright, so if we starve to death, we die permanently, so we best be good. We don't want a permanent die of starvation. Unlock the sleeping bag using divine inspiration, and then build a bed. Ranger's here! Hello, Ranger. Thank you for the subscription. How's it going? Alright. Oh, we need... In order to get the Divine Inspiration, we need this. Yeah. Going good, thanks to you. It's been going. I got denied a job this morning, so that was a huge bummer. I was really hoping to get that job, so bummer we didn't get the job that I wanted. And we did taxes last night. Taxes were not super kind to me either, so you know it's been going. That's sometimes all you can say is it's going. Alright. Time to go to the first level and get our stuff. Come open the door for me. We'll play Hot Pot tonight, Emmy. We can play tonight and forget all about today. I'm pretty sure there's a board game that's like Hot Pot 2 we were talking about. I can't, I'll be in jail. No. No jail, please. I'll write you letters. I mean, it is... like... this is one of those things that's in societies. It's just like, how do you tell your kids, no, stay away, prison is bad, when there's so many people who are getting like so many perks for going to prison, right? Like they're famous on TikTok for going to prison, they're getting all sorts of their dreams come true, and like, even I know Gypsy Rose is like the really famous one right now, but like there's been plenty of guys who like their entire TikTok channel is, when I was in prison, you know, we did XYZ, and they got 500,000 followers, their bills are paid, they don't have to work. Like, how do you realistically tell your kid prison's a bad thing when so many people are making money and a living off of having gone to prison? Like, it's so hard to say it's a bad thing when it's like, well, yeah, I mean, it's bad to go to prison, but it might just make it so you never have to work another day in your life and do whatever you want, you know? Like, Emmy, thank you for the sub to Loud T-Rex. We got a hype train coming. Like, how do you have that conversation when you might not even believe in it, you know? I don't think Loud T-Rex is here to see the sub, but they should see it next time they pop in. Hopefully I'll get to go to the store on Wednesday and play Warhammer this week. I haven't played Warhammer in like 2 weeks because the depression's been hitting me every time I wanted to go play. So hopefully I can play Warhammer this week. I gotta practice up for the tournament. Prison was a nightmare, thought. Both parents retired deputies. Yeah, I could definitely see how if your family's involved in like police work, then going to prison, I'm sure it is much scarier thought when you have people on the other side. Let's see. Ooh, okay, we wanted this. This is the new gun that they added to the game. Let's see how well the new gun works. Looks like it's some sort of shotgun. We've got an ammo system. I like it. I'm liking the gun a lot so far. I'm just mad for personal space reasons, but it took me years to feel comfortable eating around strangers, and then he does this. Like I said, that has to be some form of harassment. Like, everyone eats, so if someone feels the need to go hunt down food whenever they smell food, that's just got to be an excuse to go bother someone, right? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Everyone cooks, everyone eats, right? Like, I don't know how to report this. It is so ridiculous. I don't disagree on that. But basically, the way you've got to go about reporting it is just saying, like, look, this person's making me uncomfortable because whenever I'm, cooking my food or whenever I have food, they feel the need to go to everyone's desk and look for it and come and comment on what I'm eating, and that makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, it doesn't... I know it sounds ridiculous, but it doesn't have to, quote, be a good reason, right? Anything can make you feel uncomfortable, and anything that does make you feel uncomfortable, they have to handle, no matter how ridiculous anyone perceives it to be, right? Like, that's their job to figure it out and deal with it, not yours. And that you should include that. I'm at the point where I feel like I need to ask to move my desk. You include that in your complaint. Be like, I feel so harassed by this person that I feel like I need to move desks away from them. That's a problem, right? Like, again, it doesn't matter what the issue is. Anyone who feels like they have to leave their area because of someone is clearly being harassed, and that needs to be dealt with. So I think you should do both. I think you should report it, and I think you should talk to whatever boss you can about moving your desk and saying, I'm not comfortable at work. You need to fix this. Help me to move desks so that I can feel comfortable at work. It sucks that Eve has to get to that point, but it is what it is, right? Harassment is intolerable. Exactly. You have to be at work, right? We don't get a choice about work, so they need to do something about it. You're gonna tell Rob I'm considering leaving the job because of it. That falls under a hostile work environment, and that too is something they are required to handle. If someone feels so uncomfortable they're considering quitting their job over it, then that is something that they need to fix. HR is taking way too long to deal with it. I mean, that unfortunately is the crux of HR, right? Like, HR does take way too long to do anything because that's what they do. They take time to fix any problem and hope that it just goes away. And that's even if they fix anything, right? Like, HR isn't always... Unfortunately, you can't always rely on HR, right? HR isn't always the best, depending on the company and all that, so... Bubbles here. Hello, Bubble. You're just hard lurking for now? Alright, well, thanks for coming in and lurking. I'm gonna call this the mashed potato riot of 2024. We always appreciate the lurkers coming by. Alright, we need some stone and we need some food. So let's grab some food. Get these berries. We took our cat to the vet this morning. And the vet has, like, they have a trash can and that's in a cabinet, and there's just like a little space in the top of it. And our cat managed to squeeze through that little space and sit in the trash can. And the vet was talking about, like, don't worry, every cat does that. Like, we just leave that trash can empty because every cat loves to jump in the trash can and hide in the trash can. Super adorable. How did Odie do? Odie did so good. He, you know, he was a little afraid when we were going in there, but once I let him out of the carrier and let him walk around and get pet, like, he did great. He let the vet to his temperature, weigh him, all the things he needed to do, he did. He didn't fight or fight or hiss or anything. He just purred and let them do their thing. So Odie did so good at the vets. But our poor other cat, he just got neutered. And when he got neutered, they were supposed to do his booster shots at the same time, you know, while he was unconscious. They said that he was running a little bit of a fever, so they couldn't do it at the time, so we had to take him back to get another shot. And it's just like, poor dude just went through surgery. He has to sit in a crate all day because he's not allowed to move for a week. And now he has to go back to the vet and get another shot. Like, just the poor dude. And, like, I can sympathize a lot with that, because when I had, like, my major surgery, it was, like, 4 months of just sitting there on the couch, right? You get so stir-crazy, but, like, you don't feel like doing anything, and, like, it's tough. So, I feel for the poor guy. We got squirrel followers. We unlocked squirrels. My favorite. I'm also happy because I went to the dog park and took photos like I do. And one of the people actually messaged me. Which means that I got to send out photos, which I don't get to do too often. For dogs, and I love getting to go to the dog park and doing photos for people there, and it always makes me feel really great when I get to share those photos with them. So it's really cool to get to go take photos for people and then give them to them and see their reactions where they get professional shots of their animals. It's one of my favorite things to do. Ooh. I absolutely love getting to go do photography for people. Speaking of photography, I also have a new camera coming. I just learned about it yesterday, and it looks like a blast. The camera was made in 2002, so it's old technology. But it's a Sony camera that uses IR technology to allow it to take photos in the dark. And y'all know I like my low light photography, so not only can it autofocus in the dark, but it also has the ability to take like these really creepy looking photos in the dark that make it look like a horror movie. So I'm really excited to get to play with that camera. Bubble's here. Hello, Bubble. I take it back. Odie lost 0.05 pounds. But even the vet said, like, it's really hard to determine if Odie is losing or gaining weight or if he's overweight because he has so much fur on him that it's really hard to determine his actual true weight because he's just so fluffy. He's such a fluffy little kitty. Alright, that's another boss down. Hopefully we've unlocked sleeping bags. We need the sleeping bags. Sometimes the old equipment is used best. Oh, definitely. There's so much cool old camera and technology. I know a lot of people are going back to film cameras. I'm not quite ready to go back to film cameras as of yet, but I'm very excited for this old technology because it looks like an absolute blast. But he's all vaccinated and good to go. Yes, he got his vaccine. He is all good to go. They did add on an extra... they said because we took him to get the shots at, like, just the regular building last time, they didn't have, like, a checkup done for him, so they wanted to do a pre-surgery checkup, which we did. And the pre-surgery checkup said he's all healthy, his lungs, his heart, his teeth, everything is healthy and good for him. So he is ready for surgery and has no qualms about going in and getting neutered. So he is, unfortunately, all ready to go do the things that he's not going to want to do, but it's for his health, right? Cynical and terrified of death. He is a happy, unhappy kitty, just like our other one. They were really shocked when I was telling them that that when Sunny Bunny was like just hungry for food and ready to play around, like, you know, that stuff should have knocked him out. He should not be wanting to run around and wanting to eat that much food. And I was like, oh, this cat loves his food above all else. So he is, it doesn't matter how much pain he is, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, he is going to eat and eat and eat as much as he can, because he is a chunky orange cat. People tried telling me I need to upgrade my equipment. You know, all my live stream recording is done on a cell phone from 2014. My music is mostly made on piano you got from 1995. Yeah, see, that is, a lot of people struggle with, like, the idea, and I get it, like, that you need to have a perfect camera in order to stream, and like it does make a difference for some people. Like, there definitely are some people who are like, oh, your video quality isn't 4K absolutely perfect, so I'm not going to watch your stream. But for the most part, people are willing to do whatever it takes to enjoy your content, right? So as long as your content's good, people are going to enjoy it regardless of that. Did they schedule a microchip for the first two? They didn't say, but we should be able to do that at the same time, so let's claim this bed as ours, because we need to sleep. Okay, what quest do you have for me? We need to farm some food. I agree. But like there is some truth to like having the better equipment. Like if you try and watch YouTube, like if you watch the first YouTube videos that were like uploaded in what, like 2002, like the very, very first YouTube videos, those can definitely be hard to watch. Just because like the technology is so old now and out of date. So I definitely understand having a passable camera, but like you don't need the $1,000 camera that I shoot my stuff on, or you know the multiple hundreds of dollars of mics and stuff that I have for sound equipment. Like you don't need that. First and foremost, you need good content, which actually apparently I upgraded my poop rake. I have found my new content that I enjoy making that's a lot of fun is taking my photos, some of my photos that I make, and then Lego-izing them. So it looks like I took the photo with the Lego camera, which I need to build. And that has been a blast to show off to people like, hey, look, here's my Lego camera and, you know, the stuff that I'm doing with it. So that is my new favorite content to make is YouTube or Lego content with photos. It's so cool. Have you seen the pictures? My first YouTube was 2010, Mike the Ranger 92308 in 2010. So you were one of the OGs on YouTube back in there, way back in the day. That's awesome. Take a critical hit, because we're going to be taking on the big boss. Okay. Oh, we need to get these flowers. Don't forget to harvest those flowers, because we will use those for later. Take those guys down. So excited. Emmy ordered some cupcakes for her coworkers' party or something. I'm so excited to see how the cupcake decorations turned out. They're gonna look so cool, I think. I need to do a building stream. I was just talking to Emmy that I need to do a building stream because I've got this actual Lego camera to like, I don't know if you can actually see that or not. There we go. I got that Lego camera to build. I've got some Legos that Emmy got me for Christmas still to build. I have two kill teams for Warhammer that I need to build. I've got a whole bunch of painting still to do. So yeah, we've got we've got a lot of stuff still to build. So I do need to do a stream where I'm just going to be building because we've got a lot of building to do. I've also got a little like miniature set to build. Cameras to play around with. I've got a whole photography photo set I need to put together for a photo that I've been wanting to do. So we've got so much stuff to do in so little time. I forgot Lizzie's job has forced pizza social interaction. I don't know which one's worse between that and Jeff. Yeah, but at least with pizza parties, you just eat the pizza and then you leave, right? Like, it's at least a little bit of a perk. No, not even a little bit of a perk. Here's a weird thing that I learned. If you go to Costco and order a Costco pizza, did you know that their pepperoni pizza actually has less calories than their cheese pizza? Which sounds weird because obviously pepperoni has more calories, so if it's just a cheese pizza with pepperoni, how does it have more calories to just add the pepperoni or not have the pepperoni? So it must mean that they put a ton of cheese on their cheese pizza. They carpooled away from the job site. Yeah, that's a no from me as well. That's a no from me. I don't like going to situations where I can't drive away whenever I want. I mean, it is nice to not have to drive. Like, Emmy and I like to go to, in Winston, Oregon, there's a place you can drive through and see all sorts of, like, exotic animals and things like that. That seems awesome. And not be able to drive so I can hang out the window and take pictures would definitely be awesome there. But for the most part, I would rather drive myself. That way I have control over when I leave. You're not stuck there. They have double the cheese than a plain pepperoni? That's interesting. I'm mad that it's too sad to feed the llamas this weekend. It is a shame you did not get to feed the llamas. Let's see. Let's get poison damage. Play Hot Pot? Like right now? I'm fighting a boss right now. I can't play Hot Pot right now. We're seeing if the new Cult of the Lamb update is worth it. Play Hot Pot, you want to see? Okay, once we beat this boss, we'll jump over to Hot Pot really quick. Alright, one more hit. Down he goes. I made him play with me for 3 hours yesterday. Palia is not my favorite game, as we've talked about, but I certainly love getting to spend time with Emmy, so if I get to spend time with Emmy by playing Hot Pot, then I will play Hot Pot all day long. Got a nice little bonus there. All right. Okay. Let me swap over to it really quick. I will say one thing I really like about Palia. They have support for my ultra-wide 50-inch monitor, and it's very rare for games to actually like support that, so it's really cool to be able to play the game in like all the huge, glorious 50-inch monitors, you know? So I do appreciate that they put that in for us. All right. Oh, it looks like we just joined at the exact right time. So game will start in 1 minute. All right. So the goal of the game is to get 9 tiles, and you need to either make groups of 3 or 3 separate things. So, like, we've got 2 of the same orange ones, so we're going to try and get 3 of the same orange card there, and we're missing just 1 vegetable there and 1 dumpling there. So we're going to try and find the right stuff here. So we need a corn there. We could go for a different kind of noodle there. We could add a different kind of seafood in there. Let's grab this crab claw really quick. That'll score us extra points if we get another crab claw. And it just goes until someone wins, so you never know when a game is going to end, so you have to balance between getting a high score and getting a winning hand. So that's what's always tough. Oh, we got tofu. Okay, let's drop the carrot. So now we've got these 3, so we got 3 different things of the same color. So that's points. That is good. You get more points if they're all the same of the same color, but that can be really hard to get. And there's the corn. We're playing for hard. We got 2 3-of-a-kinds here, so that's going to be tough for us to win. But we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We're gonna try and get that. Oh, there's the card we need. All right, so all we need now, if we get a crab claw, we will win the entire game. Or I can change out that crab claw for a fish and try and pull a shrimp instead to make it easier to win but get less points. We're going to see if we can find... Oh, there's a fish. Let's see if we can find a crab claw. Let's try a couple rounds and see if anyone discards a crab claw. Mushroom, potato, meat. Noodles. We don't need noodles. Come on. Crab claws. Let's see. I thought this was going to be like a hot pot restaurant game. If you don't mind me asking, is Lonely Ghost Cottage Mrs. Waffles? Yes, Lonely Ghost Cottage is Emmy. Oh, there it is. And we win. So we can see here that I had 300 points because I had 3 of a kind, and then 3 matching suit. She has a new follower. Emmy did used to stream occasionally. Now she just doesn't have time for it, but she would totally stream this game, I feel like, if she had time for it. Alright, let's ditch the corn. So we're looking for cauliflower, whatever this is. Oh, someone dropped it. So we want to grab that one so that we'll have a matching set there. Oh, someone stole it from me. So it's like gin or whatever, Texas Hold'em. Yeah, I could say kind of like poker where you're trying to draw the best hand. I could see that as a good comparison. All right, let's drop that vegetable. That way we can go for 3 of a kind or still look for the biscuit. We could grab that shrimp also. We should probably grab that shrimp. I guess we're not getting that shrimp. It's very awesome. That's why you married me. I guess. I was not so awesome when you married me, but I've slowly grown, mellowed out, become a better person over the last 10 years, so I'm a work in progress. Let's see, we need orange, but we need a cauliflower, not a garlic, so I did lie. I did lie about music. I was trying to impress you. Here's the thing, though. Like, does saying you like Insane Clown Posse impress anyone? Because I don't think that impresses anyone. So we lost really bad there. That person got 2 3 of a kinds, and I got nothing. I had no points. I had nothing put together. So I lost pretty bad right there. All right, our opening hand here kind of sucks. Let's grab that. Aren't we all a work in progress? Well said. Yes, we are all a work in progress. Biscuits, noodles. Who wrote Swan songs? Hollywood Undead. Their one good album. A lobster claw. Alright, we're close to winning this already, but we need very certain cards. So, we need dumplings and a crab claw. And Bo Burnham. Yeah, but Bo Burnham gave you like horrible depression for a long time, didn't he? Like, I don't know if that's necessarily a win. That's what we need. Those dumplings right there. We need these guys right here. So hopefully no one snags those. Come on. No one grabbed. Okay, let's grab this. All right, so we just need a crab claw, and we will win. Bo was going through until 2020. Gotta get back to work. All right, love. We'll see ya. See ya on your next break. Thanks for dropping by. Don't go to jail, please. All right, crab claw. That's not a crab claw. Someone throw crab claw or lobster claw in the thingy for me. No, that's meat. We don't need that. Don't go to jail. Gotta be good. We're so close to winning. We just need crabs. You can tell Bubble why. She's just got a coworker who HR has not been dealing with fast enough, who is just all sorts of frustrating. Like the thing he was doing today to Emmy. So Emmy has a little mini crock pot, and she plugs it in and cooks her food in the morning because she has to take food with her medicine. And this dude, when he smells someone cooking food, will literally go like to everyone's cubicle and like sniffing around your cubicle, like, "Oh, what are you cooking? Tell me about your meal." And like, it's so inappropriate, right? Because like everyone eats. So is it necessary every day, every time you smell food, that you have to walk around and sniff everyone until you can see what they're cooking and ask them questions about it? Like, to me, that's just inappropriate. And the dude had autism. So I understand that as a part of that, like the social contracts and all of that isn't necessarily applying, or they don't understand that. But as Ranger says, it's none of your business. So just because you have something going on that you may not understand why you're not allowed to do that, that doesn't make it okay to do that, right? Like, and he very specifically singles out, and Emmy says that he only does it to her. He, as far as I know, he tends to single out women in general, right? So it's a very like creepy thing to do to women in general, right? So he does that a lot, and he's one of those people who just like finds any excuse to like walk into your desk and be like, "Oh, what do you?" Put up a do not disturb sign. So that's the problem, is that he does not obey those signs because he doesn't really understand like the social cues. So he's like, "Oh, do not disturb. I bet they want me to come in and ask them why they have a do not disturb sign up, right?" Like, oh, I got like a winning hand here. All I need is one more. I just need one more vegetable and we win. I just need a potato to pop up. So again, I understand that like if you have different aspects that make it so you don't understand social contract, I'm definitely sympathetic to that. But that doesn't mean that you can get away with it in the workplace, right? We still, even if you don't understand why the social contract is there, you still have to obey it in the workplace, because it can come off as harassing or mean-spirited or creepy, and everyone deserves a safe and nice workplace. That is the fastest Hot Pot game we have ever won. I started with a killer hand there, so that was almost unfair. That was a little unfair. Let's see, we got shrimp, we got double tofu. All right, this will probably be the last match. Unfortunately, the game only works during a set time in the game. I'm guessing since the community loves it so much that they're going to allow people to play it whenever. But for now, you get kicked out of it during certain hours of the game, which means you have to actually go, play the game and do other parts of the game, which who wants to do that? Just wear headphones to ignore him. So here's the problem. Emmy has this problem, and I had this problem too. People in the workplace don't care if you're wearing headphones. Like, I got a big headset like this one, so everyone could clearly see that I'm wearing a headset. And both of us have experienced this, where people will just continue to talk to you while you're wearing your headset, even if you can't hear them, and then they'll get upset and they'll go complain to manager like, "Oh, Cooper's ignoring me. I was wearing my headphones. I literally couldn't hear you." And then they'll complain about it. Or they'll just keep talking until you hear them, and then you'll take your headphones off like, "Hey, sorry, I was wearing my headphones. What the heck were you talking about?" And it doesn't work. They literally see the headphones on and will just keep talking to you regardless. Like, this is so frustrating. I bought big headphones just for that, to try and scare people away from it, and it did not work in the least. You're not gonna fight him, love. No fighting. Alright, we just need a shrimp. We need a shrimp tail, and we win. Someone drop a shrimp into the hot pot, please. That's a cabbage. Go to confession later. That's a carrot. Speaking of hot pot, boom! Shrimp tail. We win. It's not quite a hot pot, but we are making birria tacos tonight, so I've got a giant rump roast in the hot pot right now with a bunch of garlic and other stuff, and it smells so delicious. I cannot wait to eat it tonight. Alright, so we've got matching vegetables. We're one fish away, and then we got garbage over there. So, I guess we'll just wait and see what people put out in the pot to try and finish. Seafood and some, probably meat. Meat's pretty common, I feel like. Noodles. So people are passing out noodles and tofu. Well, there, we have all tofu out there. Everyone hates tofu, apparently. There's a mushroom. I could use that mushroom. I could use that mushroom. There's a meat. I've already got one of those. Gonna be a tough choice. Let's grab this and discard the vegetable. Okay. So we just need one more piece of meat and one more fish. That's potato. That does us no good. Some people take too long on their turns. Just saying, 30 seconds is too much. I feel like it should be closer to 10, 20 seconds, because some people take the full 30 seconds, and that's tough. And there's the meat we need. Alright, so we're looking for a crab claw. If we can get a crab claw, we win. But I haven't seen anyone discard a single piece of seafood, which tells me everyone else is going for seafood right now, too. Which is going to make this tough. Because everyone's going to be holding on to those seafood pieces. Maybe I should swap out the seafood for tofu or something, since that tofu and noodles keeps popping up. I might be able to get those faster than I can a crab claw. There's a fish. It's not what we need. Crab claw! 0 points, 0 points. Oh man, yeah, see there's all the crab claws. People were holding on to those. Alright. Looks like we still got time. Well, these rounds are going way faster. But yeah, it's fun, it's fast, like it's really well put together. It's just a fast, easy, fun game. There's some luck, there's some skill. Okay. 1 minute to start. Sometimes we just gotta kill time here. I also got, oh, we already talked about it. I got rejected for the job this morning. That was kind of a bummer, but the job that I really want, I applied for that I should get an interview this week, hopefully. And it is a unemployment fraud specialist, and my job would be to investigate allegations of fraud when it comes to unemployment and things like that. And I really like investigative jobs, so really hoping they call me back on that one. I really like investigative jobs. I like saying they're going through social media and forums and filling out things and building a case. I really like building cases, I guess would be the way to put it. So I'm really hoping they call me back on that one. Because that's the one I really want. We need that, so let's drop the meat. So we need round noodles and a carrot. Dumplings. A meat. We don't need the meat. Alright, we're going to go risky. We're going to throw the corn out because someone's bound to throw out the cabbage. And that will complete that one. Meat, fish. Fish. Ah, we already have that one. We don't need that one. A lot of meat being thrown out here. Spice root. That's not very useful. Meat. Cauliflower. More meat. I have a feeling we're not going to win this one. This game's for sure interesting. It's fun. I'm sad, like I said, that it's a limited time only, but something tells me that the community loves it so much that we're gonna get some version of this full time. That's what we needed. All right, now we just need the round noodles. My title still says Cult and Lamb. We are gonna go back to Cult and the Lamb. We're almost done here. Come on, noodles. Someone throw out round noodles. Well, those are noodles, but those aren't the kind of... Ah, those are the wrong kind of noodles. Transition to Stardew Valley afterwards. Ah, boo. We were so close to winning. Oh, wow, that person had 6 oranges. Really good. They did really good. But see, now it's 4 a.m., so now you cannot access the hot pot. So the hot pot goes away forever and ever. Alright, back to Cult of the Lamb. This is Stardew. It's got a nice soundtrack like Stardew, right? So that's kind of close. Cook some food. I see you want attention, but I'm busy right now. What do you want? If you don't clean this place up, someone's gonna get sick. Well, stop pooping in the middle of the street. Have you considered this? We got Stardew. I finally got the expansions for Fallout, so I've got Fallout runs to do for people because a lot of my followers really enjoy Fallout now. So we've got all that to go do. So we have so much to do and so little time. I do wish that I could make the streaming into a full-time thing so that I could get all this stuff done, but I'm pretty sure that's a pipe dream still at this point. So we just build Legos, Warhammer all day. Let's see, Bane weapons, Curse of Horde. And I can learn a new ability. New Doctrine. Hear me, cultists. Our new doctrine is... faithful. So saith the magic floating hat. Alright, let's go build some beds for people. We need, apparently, 2 new beds. Come claim your new beds, people. New beds for everyone. Good job. Let's go take on a boss. Make sure everyone's got some food. Alright, boss time. With the Bane Dagger. We do love us the Bane Dagger. Someone took a picture that they posted on the internet. I'm pretty sure it's an old picture now at this point, but it's one of my favorite photos that just like really tells a story and says something about society. Someone snapped a photo of a homeless person using a Oculus Quest. So it's just like this weird dystopian feel of there's a man literally in rags on a street corner, but he's playing like in the VR, like ignoring all of his surroundings, and like it's such a interesting, like, to me it says a lot about society, right? This guy's homeless but has a $200 VR headset to be able to ignore the reality around him. And if that doesn't scream America right now, I don't know what does. I can make it so a follower never sleeps. That could be useful. Let's get another follower. We need more followers. Come with me if you want to live, horse. Also, I know I said it on my last stream, but y'all definitely need to watch Argyle. I absolutely loved Argyle. And apparently they're going to tie it into the Kingsman universe, so we're definitely going to get more after how good this one did and how awesome it was. So if you didn't already have plans to see it, then you definitely need to see Argyle. I got this thing that's making me a giant, and I love it. I feel giant. To me, it's probably one of the best movies in the genre. Making fun of, like, the spy movies and the tropes and all that. Like, it was so good. I'll wait till you can stream it. I mean, probably worth waiting to stream it. Kiddo Makes Movies Impossible. Have you looked into, some movie theaters do, like, the sensory screenings where kids are allowed to come in and watch the movies and they, like, turn down the volume, they leave the lights on a little bit, and if they cry or things like that, it's not that big of a deal? Because I think that's a really cool idea. So if you haven't seen those, our movie theaters do them around here at least. And I think that's a really cool deal to be able to allow kids to kind of transition into movie theaters, you know? Alright, Leshy, bring it on. I feel like this dude is way bigger than normal. He's like taking up so much of the screen. You've not heard of yours doing that? That's a shame. It's a really cool feature that they do. Alright, we're a quarter of the way there. We're making progress. What? That didn't hit me. I call shenanigans. I don't feel like that hit me. That was kind of cool, like the whole screen shook in a... Ah, we're out of ammo. Half health. Okay, we're getting there. That's a really cool effect. The screen shaking is new. They did excellent on that. Oh, that's... got too close. Got too close. That's okay, we still got hearts. We can still do this. Except for now it looks like he's enraged. Quarter health. Got like 1/10 of his health left. We got this. Got him. Get our trophy. Alright, that's a fourth of the game beaten. Alright, we need to grow some seeds. Alright, got that, we got that. Where is our berry patches? Here we go. Alright. Alright, everyone, keep working. Doing good. Except for y'all just pooped everywhere again. Need to visit Pilgrim, collect rewards. We're almost completely sanitary. We found meat in the vomit. I'm not exactly sure if y'all want to eat the vomit meat, but okay. Who am I to say no? Who am I to deny if they want to eat the vomit meat? Yum vomit meat. I mean, it's kind of like what's that special coffee that's like really rare and sought after, where you feed the cat the coffee bean and then it poops out the coffee bean and then you eat the coffee bean. Like, maybe it's a delicacy and we don't even know it. Make Valifar eat grassy gruel. Apparently I don't have enough grass for that. What? Yeah, there's this rare coffee, where apparently cats can't process a certain coffee bean, and so they feed the cats the coffee beans, and then it passes right through them, and then they collect the coffee beans, and it's supposed to make the coffee incredibly delicious because, again, they can't digest it, so it goes through their stomach and does all these things, and apparently it's super delicious. That sounds cruel. I don't disagree with that. I agree that it sounds gross and cruel to make cats eat and pass coffee beans, but who in the world said let's do this? That is a great question. It's kind of like what's that candy that looks like it comes from a cat's litter box, like the almond roca, like that looks like cat poop covered in cat litter. Like, why does that need to exist, you know? I agree with y'all. Kitty got into the coffee. Oh, the beans are usable anyways. Exactly. Alright, let's eat that. Divine Inspiration. Let's grab a farming bundle, so that my guys can water these crops, because we are running low on food. We need wood for that. It's absolutely wild. Yeah, the things humans come up with, I mean, it's the same way for, like, half the stuff we discover, like blue cheese. Like, oh, this cheese has molded terribly. Maybe we should eat the moldy cheese and see what happens. And like, oh, I guess we didn't die, so it's delicious. Or like, some of those foods that, I'm trying to remember all the foods. Like the food where you take a rotten fish and you bury it in the sand, and then you, dig it up after like a week, and then you soak it in like lye and stuff, and it's supposed to make a super delicious, yeah, lutefisk. Like, how do you come up with that? Because I have no idea how you're able to figure out, like, oh, obviously you bury the fish in sand and then soak it in poison, but then when you cook it, it's actually really delicious, right? Like, that makes zero sense. Sorry, Emmy, but no thank you. I agree with the no thank you on that one. And people say it's delicious, but like, I feel like they only say that to convince themselves that it's delicious, because in what world is that delicious, you know? I'd eat a ball of ketchup before that, and I hate ketchup. Okay. On that topic, Emmy and I were talking about this. Ketchup is too sugary for me. I don't like ketchup. But mustard? I love mustard, and I personally see nothing wrong with, like, if you were to take mustard and just, like, put it in a jug and drink it like a soft drink, like how zesty and tangy mustard is, like, I could see that being good, just drinking pure mustard. Like, I don't have a problem with it. I think that would be a delicious, refreshing treat to have mustard juice. I would totally enjoy mustard juice. Ketchup, no, too sweet, but mustard, yes. But Emmy said that that's gross. Love mustard? Exactly. It's the 0-calorie treat that we all can enjoy. Spicy brown mustard is the best. Where is Dex? Okay, but do you love mustard enough that you would drink it straight out of the container? That's the question we're asking. Do you love mustard so much you can just like grab a bottle and just, yeah, see? Mustard is not a treat. I would eat a mustard flavored candy. I think you could have a mustard treat. I think that would be good. I may have done that before. See, Emmy, I am not alone in this. Mustard is delicious. I do think Dex would probably disagree with this, though. You are right, Emmy. I'm pretty sure Dex would have a problem with this whole conversation, but Dex isn't here to tell us no, I guess, so... We are doing poorly this run. We are... Summon a new curse with an increased level. Okay. Upgraded weapon. Yes, please. Let's grab these rocks. Get a little bit of money, a little bit of rocks. That rock had meat in it. That's a little suspicious again, with the meat rocks. Level up. Okay, got a little trinket there. Heal up a little bit. Upgrade our gauntlets. All right, boss time. I thought that guy was dead. Okay. Alright, one last time around this and we got this. Perfect. And let's absorb this guy. We need stone. Blueprint is probably pretty good, but we definitely need stone, so... Yay, we gotta be the tiny lamb and move a little bit faster. I don't feel like I should have gotten hit there. Or there. Alright, one more guy. I think we're gonna have to bail out of this here soon. We're close to dead, so... we might need to bail. Don't die. Yes, I am very worried about dying in here because we're hurt. Grab this follower. It might be time to bail out. What do we find in there? A true random enemy into a critter. Okay. Oh, turn a random enemy into a critter. That seems good. Let's grab our fragments. What's in the mystery room? Okay, that was a good mystery room. Upgrade our axe. Alright, upgrades, people, upgrades. Yes, give us the death sweep. And the hearts, please. Alright, we can take on a boss. We got this. Got some sort of poison in them. That's okay. Little Lamb is super fast, so I don't have to worry about his little attacks. I'm too quick for it. I say as I get hit. We got this. No problems. Unless he jumps right on me. Run, little lamb, run! One more hit. One more solid hit. We should have him. Alright, we need to head back to town. We can't risk one more because we're almost starving. If that hits 0, it's instant game over, so... Plus, we have a mission. We have to feed someone gruel. So we need to make grassy gruel. I knew you could. I literally just fed the guy grass, and he's like, "Oh, you did it!" Yeah, I just fed you grass. Like, that's not an accomplishment, dude. Okay, people are decently well fed. Might need to give some more food in the morning. Let's get our new followers. Does not work well. Okay, well then you can go... You can go warship. Spider-Man. You're a skeptic. Well, you can go work the farms then. This guy's got no devotion, so you can go work the mines. We need a little bit more wood. Gonna take for a golden poop. Alright, someone just pooped out $21 in coins. That's probably not good. One of my followers clearly has some sort of problem. Dude, you broke your bed. Come on. If I was truly worthy, our place would look better. Alright, I guess I gotta start getting some decorations put together, huh? So picky. So picky. So far, I'm loving the new update. The guns are fun, the new stuff is fun, the new mode is fun. They definitely did good on that. I declare the feasting ritual. Okay. Got everything that we need. Everyone's happy. I fell out of love with this game so hard. I enjoyed the beginning, and then it was very repetitive very quickly. You know, I loved it enough that I 100%ed the game, right? We beat all the bosses without getting hit. We unlocked all the content. And then it was kind of the same. I was like, okay, I've seen literally everything. I 100%ed the game. So when they added new content, I was excited to come back to it and explore it again. The problem is, like, the main gameplay loop is fun, but it's missing, like, Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire has no shortage of stuff to do. Even if you beat the game, you have to beat it 100 times before you've seen and done everything. And I feel like this game does not have that. I feel like once you beat the game, once you've seen a couple of the bosses, you've seen everything, right? There's not a whole lot of, like, decisions to make. Like, it's so much better when you can decide how you're building your character or what you're doing to really progress, and you just don't have... You don't have that, really, unfortunately. And that's the problem, is you need more choices in what you're doing to keep it interesting, to keep it fresh. I need a TLDR, my Switch spazzed out. I'm just saying that you need more choices to keep the game interesting. Like, you need choices of how you're building your character, how you're doing it, and it has to constantly be fun to do other things. Like, my main example is Slay the Spire. It's one of my favorite games in this genre. That's just absolutely amazing. And you can play that game 100 different times and play different ways, different decks. And another thing that I think they really need, every modern game needs the modding community, right? Like, basically every great game involves some sort of mods that you can just say, you know what, I'm going to make it better myself. There's no good reason for a game creator to say, no, I don't want you to create mods. That ruins my vision. Well, it's people working for free to improve your game, like fix bugs that you haven't fixed or add content. Like, why would you ever say no to allowing mods? It's beyond mind-boggling to me. Like, Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a great game, and the mods only make it better. Like, why would you say no to allowing people to work for free and improve your game? I just don't understand the logic behind that, you know? So I feel like if they had mods in this game that added new dungeon, new things to do, it would be way better too, that you would have just so much more to accomplish and do. The Sims did that for a long time. Then Sims 3 game up in Sims 4, they made a folder within the files for mods already put in. Yeah, and the Sims, I mean, people still play Sims 2, 3, and 4, mostly because of the mods, right? Like, there's so much stuff you can mod in and do. I'm going to be playing through Fallout 4 again here soon with mods. And in fact, one of the mods I have to have, the best mod in the game, is literally just skip the intro mod, right? Like, the Bethesda starts are just so long and boring. Like, I don't care. Let me skip them. So the fact that that's like the first mod that people make is to skip the intro is just so telling. So I really feel like they should open it up to mods. I think that would definitely improve the game a lot. I also think having some sort of endless mode or more customization would go a long ways to making it more enjoyable. But I mean, you're absolutely right. Like I said, I 100% complete the game and then never touched it again. Now they added new content, I'm trying it again, but like, the new content isn't enough to keep me here. Like, they added a mode where you have to eat, which doesn't add all that much, and a new gun. That I do like the new gun, but like, that's... I've basically seen half of the new content already, like... What's keeping me invested to beat the game all the way through again? And the answer is nothing. I'm still glad the game exists, but I just don't feel, even if they continue to update it, I don't feel like they're going to be able to ever make it into something that's like my favorite game of all time, must come back and constantly replay. You're mine now. Meanwhile, I've easily sunk 300 hours into Stardew Valley and still go back and play that, and now I'm playing a modded run. Like, Stardew Valley being in a top 5 of all time is like a no-brainer. Like, it's such a brilliant game. And I realized, like, I'm not looking forward to too many games this year. It's kind of a bummer, and, like, maybe I'm just out of the loop. But, like, Suicide Squad was meh reviews. Returns to Moira was a disappointment. Like, I can't think of too many games that I'm really looking forward to coming out this year. It's a huge bummer. It's going to be a bad year for video games, I'm kind of feeling. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to Google it in just a second to see if there's anything like that I'm totally missing off the top of my head, but I really don't feel like I am. Alright, I wonder what the golden poop does. Let's see what the golden poop does for the plant. That's how I felt the past couple of years. I didn't know what was coming out until it was like a month away. Alright, let's make some breakfast for everyone. Or, brekkie, apparently, as they call it in Australia. Hey, you look like you're arguing. You guys stop arguing. Alright, decorations. There's one. There's one. There's one. Boom. Happiness. Apparently my cooking was really bad. Apparently my cooking was really upsetting. Like, I didn't know about Arceus until I got my Switch a month before release and found out early when I booted the Switch up and saw a trailer. That is something, like, I miss and don't miss. Like, knowing about games ahead of time, I always used to love, but, like, at the same time, now it's like some games you find out about 10 years before they come out, right? And, like, how can you stay hyped for that long? Like, when you look at, like, the Elder Scrolls 6, we know the Elder Scrolls 6 is still pretty far away from us, right? And so how do you keep the hype up when we know it's still years and years and years before we're going to get to play it? So, like, Nintendo recently learned that lesson and decided that they are not going to talk about games until they are closer to completion. And I feel like they learned a good lesson on that. I think that's a good way to go about it, is to say, we're not going to talk about these games until they're almost out, because otherwise, y'all are just going to get burnt out on this and upset. Alright, let's see. New games coming out that we need to watch for in 2022. Or 2024. I just say 2022. Let's see here. I like that more, like GTA 6 not being released till next year and they already put the trailer out for It's Wild. I mean, like, Duke Nukem Forever literally took like 15 years, right? Like, and it was a huge disappointment when it finally came out, so... Unlocks the murder action. A simple solution to problems, but some followers might find it upsetting. We're gonna go with murder. We didn't get murder last time, so... We're gonna select that. Alright, let's see. What does this list say that we gotta look forward to this year? Ace Attorney. Banishers. Never heard of it. Skull and Bones. I'm pretty sure Skull and Bones is gonna be a massive disappointment. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. A new Brothers game. Yet another Final Fantasy VII game. Dragon's Dogma 2. Dragon's Dogma 2 I might be very interested in. I kind of missed out on the first one. Maybe we'll need to play that game, but I've heard a lot of hype around that one, so... Ranger, still chilling, still lurking. Thank you, I appreciate that. Maybe Dragon's Dogma. Princess Peach Showtime. I have no hope for that one. A remake of Braid. More Destiny 2. Another Elden Ring clone. Like, there's just an Arc 2. Like, nothing in here is... Okay, I take that back. There is one There is one on this list that is exciting me, and that is Bandle Tale, which is the Stardew Valley League of Legends game. That one might be interesting. That one might be good. That might be hyped. Alright, we need some wood to go for the wood mine. A good Mario game. The past couple were meh. A Rainbow Poop? Yeah, it's League of Legends Stardew Valley. So I'm kind of interested to see what they do with that. I'm kind of interested to see what they can do with that. Blade Chimera, Blue Protocol, Frank Stone, Cat Quest. Like, none of these are exciting me. Dustborn, Earth Defense Form 6, more Elden Ring. Final Fantasy 14 on Xbox. That will be good. Foam Stars, which is going to be like Splatoon. Funko Fusion. Funko's getting a video game? Hades 2. That one should be good. Hades was a really good roguelike. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Lightyear Frontier. Llamasoft. Metafly. I haven't even heard of half of these. Yeah, so the hype is not there for this year. This might be the worst year for gaming. Shane gonna drunk vomit on everyone. Pam's gonna go dance with everyone. I do regret not downloading the Pam horse mod for Stardew Valley. Everyone loves that one. Okay, so Golden Poop makes money pop out of your crops. So I guess we shouldn't be too surprised by that. What does Rainbow Poop do? Let's add Rainbow Poop to that one and see what happens on the Rainbow Poop. Alright, we're good and full. We'll buy this guy. You're welcome, little dog person. Grab a dagger. Flaming shot. The little mushroom people. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the hype for Palworld is dying down. Like, I really wanted to play this game, so that's why I'm doing that, but like, now that I've took a break from Palworld, I'm not sure if I'm hyped to go back to it, you know? I feel like I've seen a lot of the game, even though I haven't seen most of it, so the hype for Palworld is starting to die down, finally. But I think part of that is because I want to do the challenge run for Palworld. As you know, I like challenge runs. I like doing those sort of things. So maybe starting the challenge run will get the hype going, you know? Alright, boss time. Go take someone out. More fervor, and a skull necklace that makes people live an unnaturally long life. Let's grab a card really quick, take out the boss. Extra damage. Because why not? These guys drop a ton of fervor with that. Definitely getting 3 times the amount. That's no joke. Got him. Let's grab some pumpkins. Money. Dropped a pic of the transformation of hubby putting the wood flooring in. Let's see it. Oh, wow. That makes a huge difference. Did I find out if we have hardwood underneath the carpets? I have not looked yet. That's a project that's on the horizon. We gotta get through our kitty crisis first, and then once the kitties are taken care of, then it's the roof. And then, once all that's done, we'll look into that. Well, one crisis at a time, unfortunately. Let's see here. Let's do... I feel like we're gonna have followers dying here soon, so let's get a place to bury them. Just in case. Dude, stop breaking your beds, yo! Can't afford to keep replacing this. People out here breaking everything is ridiculous. The carpets were absolutely disgusting, but they were clean because I cleaned them with steam cleaner, so it's old, dingy, embarrassing. I'm very excited to get rid of ours because ours are very dirty too. So we're going to get a steam cleaner and clean them up here soon too. Alright, so the rainbow gives us seeds. Okay, that wasn't exciting. I was kind of expecting... I was expecting something a little bit more from the rainbow poop, but I guess I was expecting too much out of rainbow poop. How dare I expect too much out of poop? I feel like this is a game you could legitimately beat in like one sitting. Like we beat the first boss already, and we're actually pretty darn close to the second boss. Like you could beat this game in one really long gaming session, I feel like. Like 8 hours? What? We've been going for 2 hours and we're almost halfway through the game, so maybe like, yeah, 8 hours? You do a day if you grind hard enough? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we could beat this in a day if we really wanted to. But that's the problem there. I don't really want to, you know? Alright, everyone come feast. Alright, Poppy. You look good. Come join us. And this is the elderly guy that we decided to allow into the cult. And he loves poop. Okay, well. That's a strange trait, but okay. To each their own, little dude. Alright, we got all of our quests done. And we're just about the 2-hour mark, so I think this might be a good place for us to end for the day. I know we said we could beat this in one session, but I have errands to run today, and I gotta go check on dinner and the kitties. So this is a good place, I think, for us to end for the day. As always, let's end with our prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, today we pray for all the job seekers, all the people like me who are searching for jobs, applying for jobs, putting in resumes. Lord, help all of us to find a place to give us fulfilling work that not only helps us, but helps our fellow man. We pray for all those souls who don't have enough food, who don't have enough water. Lord, help to provide them and help us, their brothers and sisters, to see those in need and provide for them. We pray for those souls in purgatory, those souls who have no one left to pray for themselves. And finally, we pray for the holy intentions of the Pope. Help us to understand him more clearly so that we may grow closer to you. Lord, help us. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. I think we'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. So have a blessed evening, and we will see you all again here soon.